of motivation, it's the most challenging thing to have. It starts off with a belief, it starts off with passion, it starts off with a niche. But what happens when you don't have a student who has any of that, or who knows how to identify who they are? So my approach when I come to work every day is that understand that students are going to be students. Understand that these kids, especially high school students, they're so emotional. And with staff and faculty and adults have to remember that you have to see yourself in everybody. That's the only way that they're truly going to be receptive to you. So I may see a kid, hey, what's going on? They'll be like, yeah. Like, okay, hey, make sure you have a good day. And even though they say that, that's just their natural response to everyone, not just you. The next outcome, hey, what's going on? You good? But it wasn't worse than the day before. Third, fourth time, hey, what's going on? And before you know it, like probably like the fourth or fifth day, I won't say nothing. But hey, what's going on? I'm like, oh, you are receptive. And what you have to understand about these students have a lot of gold in them. But it takes a true miner to get it out of them. And not force it out of them, but allow it to really come. And allow it to come naturally. And that's what Truce did with me when I found out that I had talents in graphic arts, media design, print, journalism. And the funny thing is, I went to school for business, but I graduated with a good degree in media and communications. How was that possible?
Wait, I want to be next to him.
Yo, come on. You cheating, bro.
Ow, I just want to be next
I'm just
to
a
him.
basketball player, right? That's how I look like. To know that it came from somewhere, and it came from that seed that was planted. And the seeds that Laura had planted into me, the seeds that Ann had planted into me, not knowingly knowing who I was as a student, but her approach to how she deals with all of her children in the Harlem Children's Zone. Because even though I may be the voice right now, there are tons of students who do tremendous things and have made great accomplishments. One of my friends, Naeem Muhammad, he works for Goldman Sachs. We was both fat kids, bellies out, joking, throwing up gang signs, like Goldman Sachs. What is that? It came from somewhere, and that seed was planted. It's just the best feeling in the world. It's a stellar feeling. And like I mentioned before, Jeff Canada, Ann, Laura, Kwame, Conrad, Stephen Nesbitt, George Caldoon. These are just all the people who you gotta say, number one, number two, number three. They know what that is. So when they walk in the building, number one's here, number two's here. These are very important people. And they didn't just get here by choice. They got here because they wanted to be here. They got here because they were persistent, and they never gave up. Because if they gave up on us, then what is left for us to do? So we always have to understand that us being put into this role model position, we have to carry that time and time again. And never feel afraid to be yourself with these kids, because these kids are tough, and we have to be tough-minded and realize that it's not about us, it's about the growth and development of them. And through their growth and development, that's how we'll grow and develop too. So it's like me helping them help me.